Hello, hello. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Just double checking that everybody can hear me before we start. Monday, yeah, we can hear. We can hear. Well, happy Monday, everybody. I hope if you were off, you enjoy your Martin Luther King Day. If you're brand new around here, hi. Glad to have you over here. Um, We're just basically going to explain you the format really quick. We're going to go over our weekly recap for our videos. In any given time, you're more than welcome to ask us any question in regards to theme parks. You know, if we're talking about Disney, ask us Disney. We're talking about Universal, ask us about Universal. Once we're done with those videos, we're going to actually go and review the upcoming news because there's a lot of things that continue to be released every single week, actually daily.
Yeah.
So, Imagination Travel. Hi, how are you, Miss Sheila?
Hello.
Glad to have you. But anyways, if you're brand new, welcome to our channel. I will ask everybody to hit that like button because it helps us tremendously in YouTube. Share it with your friends and family. Let's continue to grow our family. But anyways, really quick, we're gonna share basically our feedback on the things that we were up to this week. Because we never can stop. We're always doing something.
Busy. We're busy. We're always out there.
Something.
We're always out there.
So let me start with sharing my screen really quick. Um, so starting with this video, we decided to visit Planet Hollywood. Doing good, freezing but good. We're freezing too, Michelle. Believe it or not, today it's been cold. I guess we're expected to be in the 30s in here tonight, which is cold for Florida.
That's too cold.
But it's being very windy, so that makes it kind of like a little bit more challenging. So
Jeremy Walker says, I'm watching from the Figment Popcorn Bucket line. 9.5 more days, and I should be at the front of the lines to purchase.
Pretty much. Pretty much that. The only bad news is that they're sold out. So,
well, in 9.5 days, they should have more.
Hopefully, they'll have more, right? But anyway, welcome, Jeremy. Welcome, everybody. We decided we've been in Planet Hollywood about a little bit over a year ago, and we knew we liked it. But I wanted to go back. A lot of times, sometimes we go back and we figure that the consistency is not the same. So we decided, hey, let's try it out again. The day that we went the first time, we actually recorded. However, it was part of one of our
staycation days. Yeah.
So we figured, hey, let's just do an exclusive review just for Planet Hollywood. At least that was my excuse for me to go back.
There's no excuse.
That's how I justified it. But anyway, Planet Hollywood, if you didn't know, is the oldest restaurant in Disney Springs property. We're going back when it was Pleasure Island. That's how old this Planet Hollywood is. It actually was a project done between Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger. I remember that much because before they remodeled it, once it became Disney Spring, you will go in and you will get to see a whole bunch of like Sylvester Stallone and Arnold's movies. I remember you got to see the Terminator, you got to see Rocky's Balboa Trunks or whatever it's called. So it is the oldest restaurant in Disney Spring. A lot of people don't know this. And then you also have Rainforest Cafe, which is probably what I think is the second oldest. But back in the days, this part over here was called Pleasure Island, where Rainforest Cafe is called. It is located. It was called Downtown Disney. So that's why. Yeah. So
the name keeps changing, but those two are still
bottom line,
hanging on there.
it's all Disney Spring now. So, Michela says 35 for a high today. Woof.
Nope.
Yeah, that's brutal.
No, thank you.
Is it better since Guy Fieri took over the menu? Last time I was there was when Pleasure Island was still there. I had eaten back then over here. I liked it. It wasn't one of my favorite ones. Of not so favorite restaurant. I cannot even talk. My apologies. I'm so tired today. But for me has gotten better.
Yeah.
If you've been watching our channel for a while, you know I like steaks and I like burgers. And you know I consider Pleasure Island. I'm not Pleasure Island. I consider Planet Hollywood something similar to Hard Rock Cafe,
Right.
where when it comes to burgers, they're like outstanding. So I feel like since then, back when they were in Pleasure Island, they have developed their menu a lot more.
Yes.
So I mean, but this place is always busy.
But the Guy Fieri burgers are
Yeah,
insanely good.
they're good.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it was Go ahead.
Mary says it was great seeing you even for a little bit today. Miss seeing you, Karen. Yeah, Mary, I miss seeing you. Sorry, I had to work.
Karen was working.
I was working.
But Mary fulfill her auntie's duties by taking the kids around the bar.
Right.
So
I heard.
I was filming, and she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna take them to Men in Black," and after that, I went to Green Guts. The three of them broke the ride. I don't know what the heck happened, but they broke the ride. But Mary was having a auntie and kind of like an auntie day while I was filming today. Glad to see this review as it gets a lot of hey. I never been in Disney, but planning first trip. Um, you know, Planet Hollywood is not for everybody. Um, I mentioned before, I like burgers, and not every single restaurant know how to cook a burger. This is one of the few restaurants that know how to do a burger. Maybe what I'll do next time, which is suck for me because I hate deviating from something that I like. I'm the type of person that once I find that item in that restaurant, I stick with it. But maybe, just maybe, next time that we'll go, I have to order something different to just basically be able to compare.
I mean, but we did order the ribs, and the ribs were really good too, as well.
Right.
So we did try different things.
The ribs we never order, and they were really good.
The ribs were delicious. They were really good.
So why do they get hate? I don't know. Maybe consistency purpose. Maybe people go with higher expectation. I don't know.
Well, and it overall is a loud restaurant. So if you don't like loud places, then obviously Planet Hollywood should not be one that you go to because it's loud and it's very interactive.
I actually like it. I like that whole environment. I posted a couple of things in Instagram. Planet Hollywood ended up liking what we posted because they ended up pushing it out too. Forgot telling you that from me. I mean, Planet Hollywood social media team took some of our Instagram posts and pulled it out, which is cool to always see when they get involved. But the goal is just to do a family review, and if the kids like it, I feel like a lot of your children may like it, especially Kyla. I always say pay attention to Kyla's reviews because she's the one that doesn't settle for less. She's always
on Kyla's usually your chicken nugget guru.
Yeah, but Kyla's
pickier when she eats. Like
Kyla's not. I don't want to come across like Kyla's super picky. Like,
she's not.
She will not eat anything, but she's very. She will not candy coat when something
she's honest.
Is bad,
if she likes it, she likes it. If she doesn't like it, she doesn't like it. If it's something like, I'll eat it, but I'm not like I wouldn't order it again. Like
now, Kyla love this burger. Like
she struggled.
She was raving about this, but she still raves about the burger.
Yeah. Obviously, it's a big burger, especially for kids. Like her and I split that burger, and we were both full. from kind of the burger alone.
So what we did, I don't know if we mentioned in the video, but what we did is that we ordered 3 meals, and then Karen ended up eating from both of the kids' meal.
Best of the two worlds. I get both.
Right. We're trying to always order something different so we can give more of a variety of a review. Sheila said last time I was there, it wasn't very good based on your video, though. I am thinking about going for it. Then, yeah, you should give it a try.
Yeah, I think you should give it a try. I think both times that we've been so far, they've been good.
Yeah.
Like we haven't both times we've been happy with it.
And look at Kai, like that was her first bite. I mean, again, if you like burger or you like Karen mentioned the ribs, if you like the ribs and all that, definitely you should give it a try. I started playing with some editing tricks here and there just to have fun with the kids and have fun with Karen, because we feel that a lot of time the kids make either expression or they say stuff that were like, sometimes I edit it, and sometimes I just ignore it. So I just want to make it funnier. Our goal this year, guys, is just to give you nothing but an honest review and quite honestly entertain you.
Entertain, yeah.
We want you to watch our video, put a smile on your face. And when you come over here, you're like, I definitely want to try that. Or no, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't try. Although I always recommend you guys to try, because I mean everybody's different. But that's our main goal. So if you see me dropping sounds here and there and the edits that I make, it is because we want to entertain you. We want to be funny. But I promise you, nothing over here is scripted. This is just Kyla being Kyla. So if believe me when I say, if Kyla enjoyed it, I have the feeling you will enjoy it. Kaleo is he loves ribs.
Yes.
Both of the children, they love ribs, and we all tried it, and we all agreed that the ribs were really good. Now, we all agreed that the burger is better.
Right.
We all
hands down the burger was better, because even Khalil said obviously the only thing that he didn't like, which is kind of like a little pain, it's we ordered the mac and cheese burger, and that's a little it's very messy burger. Like the mac and cheese is gonna come out of the bun, so that's the only part he didn't really like. But
yeah,
but it's still delicious and it's still worth getting.
Overall, you should definitely try and give yourself the opportunity. Festival of the Arts have been getting a lot
of love,
but a lot of love this week. Not sure that it's for the right reasons. Festival of the Arts, it is our favorite festival. We have mentioned this before over here in this channel, and we feel, now this is our opinion, but in the last 2 to 3 years, Festival of the Arts have been bringing the best food.
Yes.
Compared to any festival, hands down. And they've been doing it consistently. Even better than Food and Wine. Take it like it is. Food and Wine, in our opinion, is our least favorite. Yeah. Honestly, it's an overrated festival at this point. Festival of the Arts, it is amazing in so many ways. The food, the entertainment,
the art.
Godly, the art is amazing. Yeah. So even if you don't have the budget to buy something, because believe me, we don't buy everything that we see.
Oh, we'll be.
But compared to what we like, everything that we see, that's when it comes kind of like hand to hand, right? There's a lot of things that we like, but obviously we cannot buy everything that we like. Even if you go to hang out and just see arts, I mean, I'm telling you, you're gonna enjoy Festival of the Arts. For this little girl, and for Karen, they are very artistic. They love creating crafting and all that.
Yes.
So Kyla is very passionate about art, to the point that I promised her that one day we're just gonna go just to look at every single art booth that
We
they
have to.
have, because she just wanna kind of like soak it in and enjoy. Unfortunately, um, uh, it was overtaken by the so-called famous Figment popcorn bucket, and we'll get that in a minute. So starting with this booth, when we did the prior video that we showed you the different locations of where every single booth was gonna be at, we talked to you specifically about this item over here. This is the vanilla donut or something like that, which is has strawberry and da 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 da.
Da, da, da,
I
da.
can't even remember what it
It's
has.
all strawberry. It's all
It's all strawberry.
strawberry ice cream or sorbet, strawberry jelly or whatever that is. It's missing the actual strawberries.
Hi,
Juan.
April.
Hi, April.
The darn popcorn bucket. Darn popcorn bucket.
Hi, Juan Antonio.
April, don't get me started.
Too late.
Don't get me started, April, on that darn popcorn bucket.
You're fine. Move on.
Well, I'm fine now that I know that they actually ran out of
Well,
them.
now we can go.
I'm actually happy. Again, I'm to all due respect to the viewers that may love Figment and would have loved to have a Figment
It'll come back.
popcorn bucket. Yeah, it's gonna come back. So I'm not saying that if you happen to be in property and you cannot find it, by all means, I'm not making fun of your of what might have happened now that you're on property, you cannot get it. You know, I don't want to make fun of that. It's just that I'm bitter on how Disney have been managing the whole process. But we'll get that to that point in a second. But anyway, going back to going back to these donuts, we ended up trying two different type of donuts, which all you have to do is watch Kyla's reaction. Like I told you, always watch Kyla's reaction, because look, she's like all the
Look at Kalo.
look at her reaction.
Those are two total opposite reactions in one take.
Right. So Kyla's saying, nope, nope. Which one? We couldn't even say that word.
Bavarian cream donut. I can say that word. You all were making fun of it.
No, Kyla couldn't say. Kyla was a Bavarian or something like that. So anyway.
But it's the inside out donut.
That's the right name.
That's the right name.
So we ended up not liking that donut at all. That's what it narrows down.
3 out of 4.
Kalo liked it.
Kalo liked it. It was okay.
The vanilla one, we all liked it, including Kalo. However, Kalo prefers the other one.
Yeah.
That's what it narrows down to. This vanilla strawberry one is to die for.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good. Now, this donut box booth is always like a hit and miss in any festival, because they sometimes they go overly too sweet.
But I think every festival that comes out, they're getting better at their donuts, because the first donuts that came out were horrendous. They were bad, but everyone after that has been getting better. Yeah.
So if you go to Festival of Arts, definitely give it a try. Give the vanilla donut a try, because you're gonna enjoy it. Nothing. We go back to the same thing. Look at Kyla's reaction when she tries something versus that she likes. You know, she's just making fun about the other donut, but she really, really enjoyed that donut. Well, you know, addressing the elephant in the room. At this point, we were told that line was a 2.5 hours for the Figment bucket. What I'm saying in this video is what I've been saying for the longest, and if you guys have been watching the last few weeks of either vlogs or live stream, you know I've been saying this for the longest. Even before we started in the Festival of the Art, I said that Disney was making a horrible choice by putting this bucket in a popular booth. It is bad. I mean, and I keep saying it. I went as far as after our night was over, I walked up to a 3 cast member and a manager, and I asked, "Are the plans gonna change?" and I was told no, that they're gonna remain selling the popcorn bucket over there. And still, if you want a soup and a grilled cheese, you have to make that long line, which, in my opinion, excusing my language, is total BS. Because quite honestly, I can care less about the popcorn bucket. Now, would I buy a popcorn bucket if I have the opportunity? The reason, I'm gonna be transparent with you, we were gonna buy it, but it was to give it out to you guys, the viewers. We have no need for popcorn bucket. I respect those who collect them and
We
love
have
them.
other ones too.
Yeah,
So
we have like two or three that we keep it as decoration, but that specific popcorn bucket, unless I want to leave it back here as a decoration, I will not buy it. I will not even make a 30-minute line for that bucket.
no, but for
I,
the soup and the grilled
I will
cheese,
make exactly based in our experience last year with that soup and that grilled cheese. I would definitely make a 30-minute wait for that, not for the bucket. Like I keep saying, to each their own. I respect everybody's opinion on this. I feel that Disney has messed up on how they've been managing this situation. They have 2 to 3 popcorn stands throughout property in Epcot that they can actually spread them out. They have other facilities, maybe like the World Showplace, if they're not using it, where they could actually do a virtual line if you want to buy one, and let the guests enjoy other booths rather than being stuck for hours in one line. They have different ways they could do this. In my opinion, Disney have managed it poorly. That's just my opinion. Um, I mean, go ahead.
hey Dave, David's watching. Hey David, how are you? What do you mean? He asked the question, how do we get around when we were in California? So I texted him, and then he said that the popcorn buckets are sold out
Popcorn buckets are sold out. Yeah,
as of today, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
As of this afternoon. So this is how they managed it. They put a sign that said the popcorn bucket may be sold out sometime today, and everybody they got online, or the cast members that were working, some of them told the guests that even though you're making that line, you're not guaranteed to get a popcorn bucket. I know of people that were making that line as of 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and they got a bucket, but like shortly after that, they ran out. April said, "I think I have a Halloween making popcorn bucket. I got it like 10 years ago, but that's it. It's nuts. I agree. Actually, we do have Oogie Boogie. That is a popcorn bucket that came out I think it was 2 years ago. It was in 2019. It was right before the pandemic.
Yeah.
And Jack Skeleton, and those were sold out in Magic Kingdom,
Right.
like that, but nothing with
But the Jack Skeleton, was that a popcorn bucket? I think that was a drink.
It's a zipper. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you're
a
right.
zipper. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
not.
the Oogie Woogie was a popcorn bucket. It got sold out, but nothing like this that people made hours of a line. It was just like, and it was in multiple sections of Magic Kingdom, and we just happened to be in a section where they just deliver more, and we're like, oh, there it is. Okay, let's get it. So we use it as a decoration for
Right.
Christmas. I mean, for Christmas and
Halloween. Yeah.
Other than that, that's it. That's all that we have.
I think we have a very old one, a Mickey one, like a little itty Mickey one of the original ones that.
I right now I don't care about popcorn bucket. They should have had a popcorn bucket in multiple locations. Yeah.
Well, I think especially now since they ran out of the colorful popcorn, they're putting regular popcorn. At this point, they should spread it out.
Karen, they could have done it before.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that they couldn't have done it before. I'm saying they could have, but now there's no reasoning for putting it.
That popcorn is prepackaged. It's not like they're pouring it on the container. The popcorn is in a packet.
Right.
So none of that crap makes sense. It just I don't know, whoever made the plan for this bucket, it just honestly deserves to be either suspended or fired. because it's just like the logistic doesn't make sense. Bad decision on their part to not at least have two lines, one for food and one for. Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
And I asked that question. I said, I don't want it. I just, I don't understand the reason of that poor decision. And again, the popcorn is pre-packaged. It's not like they have to serve it. It's pre-packaged. You know what? You got one on Pop Eats, put the other one in the other corner and put it on the back of the park. I don't care, but at least deviate the crowd. Poor decision. And not only that, guys, this Epcot on Friday, even at nighttime, it was slammed.
Yes, they were super busy.
Every single line, it was a good 20 to 30 minutes for food.
Yes. And anything in that area, Pop Eats, was horrendous.
But they made the decision to just close down Epcot at 9 o'clock. Guys, Epcot closes at 9 o'clock this whole week, and it's not even a holiday week. Why would you, on your first day of the holiday, of the first day of a festival, keep Epcot as at 9 o'clock? So the closing at 9 o'clock. And it wasn't for lack of staff. This is the first time that I see Epcot so well staffed for a festival since they opened from a pandemic.
David said that he thinks that they did it in one location to prevent people from going from one location to another location to buy multiples. Which could be.
It could.
It could be.
It could have been, but it don't matter because that what they were doing in a family of 4 or 5 people that were just going. It's 2 people, 2 buckets each, so people were getting 10.
Yeah.
8 to 10. So it don't matter. They must not have retail experience, poor management. Yeah, I mean, I think it's also what David said. They're trying to control, but it does.
That's the only thing that actually at this point makes kind of sense.
It does, but at the same time, if I bought 2 buckets and I decide to do another 4-hour line, that's on me.
Yeah.
To buy 2 extra buckets because there's not a way that they could actually say you already bought a bucket, popcorn bucket, because I could legit go make the line, go to the locker, put them in the locker, put them on my car, come back and do another line and keep buying.
Well, some people I think went to the merchandise shops and got their bigger bags and put them in there.
Exactly. So it don't matter. Bottom line, they were so disorganized, still very disorganized. Shame on
well, if they're gonna do that, they should have just put it in a cart by itself. If they're gonna really do that, and not put it in a popular cart that has one of the most popular items.
No, I agree with you. I mean, and I've been saying that since before we started. Since the festival started on Friday, I've been saying that all along. And it's funny because I said it, and Karen looked at me kind of like weird, like
that's my usual look.
Well, maybe it's not gonna be as popular because it's Figment. And I told her it doesn't matter. You never put a brand new character coming out on a popcorn box, on a popcorn container, on the most popular, because Pop Eats is one of the most popular booths. And they know that doesn't even make sense. And then
yes.
And then to keep the same menu, because obviously they're serving the same tomato soup and grilled cheese from last year, which it was people's top favorite, plus a brand new menu.
Yeah. And David said they had an empty booth they could have used just past Pop Eats, the one that you said.
And I said it
which
too.
is usually
it's the
vegan booth or one of those booths
for the they usually use it for the garden and flower and garden festival, and also for the food and wine. So after you pass Pop Eats on the right hand side, as you're walking out of the park or going into that area, there's a booth on the left hand side after you pass the playground. And that's what I told Karen. Right. I was driving home that day and I said, listen, if they were in such a pinch, they could have literally say, we're going to open that booth
just for the bucket.
Just for the bucket. They could have done that. It's just nothing but poor management from the food and beverage team at Epcot. I don't, and I'll be honest with you, and I even told this to Karen. If I'm, because you gotta see it this way, if I'm the executive chef who has developed all these menu items in the theme park, I am gonna be pretty pissed off, excuse my language, because I'm developing a menu for a booth. I don't want a merchandise item, because that's what all that it is, a bucket, overtaking on my menu, because all of this, it is called culinary arts for a reason. So you're allowing that a merchandise item to overtake over a food booth. If I'm an executive chef, I will be offended. I'll be pretty upset right now. And somebody in that park, of whatever, whoever's director of the Epcot or whatever, will be hearing me right now. They needed to control this and be smarter about it. Now, I am not the type of YouTube content creator, respecting my peers, they go and show you how wonderful Disney is and let's live the magic and all that. We are the type of content creators that not only speak on behalf of a family, but we also have work on management, and we still, at least me, work in management. So there are gonna be topics that I will bring up in our channel or in live stream that I will explain to you from the management perspective. But as a person that oversee multiple units, because that's my normal job, I will be pretty upset. I mean, back on the days when I work in Universal Studios, we wouldn't have that fiasco going on, excuse my language. And for Disney to be okay with it, I find it kind of like disrespectful for the guests. That's just my honest opinion.
Good night, David.
David left?
Yeah.
David probably has to go.
Yeah, he
go
works super early.
And he works at, what is it, 5, 6 in the morning?
Yeah.
He has to. I don't blame him. But anyway, going back to this video. Deco Delight is the name of this booth. This is by far one of the best booths in the entire park. So far. Okay. Deco Delight brought these first of all, everything that they brought this year is brand new.
Well, it's a new booth, yeah.
So everything is new. That's the booth that everything is new. So we tried these this is the one that had, what is it, the lime?
Yeah. Yes. That's like a lemon and
the one that Kyle's
an orange.
Right.
It was an orange cupcake with and then the one on the side was a lemon cookie.
Right. And that's the one that Kyla just tried.
It is delicious.
And the one that Karen has in front of her,
that chocolate Bahonian something.
It's all chocolate. It's all chocolate, but it's just delicious.
It is.
It is one of the best desserts that I try in Disney property.
It's all chocolate, but it's not that overpowering chocolate. No. It's really good.
Now, I am not a fan of Disney's sweets because they go overly too sweet. Kyla, Kalol, and Karen, obviously, they're the sweet tooth of the family. So when we buy sweets, it's mostly for them to try. I can tell you right now, especially her, I can tell you right now that those two desserts, I will not be heartbroken to get it again.
I think before the end of the festival, we should go and get our tops.
Yeah,
do a video for the tops.
Now that apparently I don't have to make a 6-hour line to get me my tomato soup and grilled cheese.
Well, you might have to as soon as the buckets come back. Yeah. So we have to get it.
But anyway, we're in the deconstructive booth. And if you've never been in this kind of booth, basically they take your regular menu concept and they deconstruct it. They make it different. So they
turn it around.
Yeah. So for example, that was what was it? An apple pie
a la mode.
A la mode. but instead of being your regular apple pie a la mode, it was made in a drink. So all I can tell you is, for the family, that was like the worst item that we tried that day, or at least the three of them didn't like it. I liked it, but would I buy it again? No, I wouldn't waste my money on that.
It's just like we said in the video, it's just an item that should not be a drink.
Right.
If you're gonna say apple pie a la mode, give me an apple pie a la mode. Don't give me everything like
a melted
apple pie.
This was a French onion soup, and it looks weird, but it tastes delicious. The problem that they've been having, and this is me, not only from our experience, but listening to other content creators who order it, is that you could tell they're struggling on how to keep it warm, because no matter what time during the day, everybody said that it was not warm, it wasn't hot at all. But it is delicious. So that this is the French onion soup, and we are gonna go back this week to try more items. So everything that we're trying, by the way,
brand new.
Is brand new.
By the waste.
Hopefully it doesn't go by the waste. Hopefully we can burn them, burn calories or something like that.
What's wrong with you?
I know, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. So anyway, the everything that we tried that night is brand new. On Wednesday, when we go back, everything we're going to try is brand new. So keep an eye on this kind of video. So in case you are planning to come to the Festival of the Arts, at least you have, maybe you could do your top 3, top 5 that you would like to try.
Or at least we give you the visual of what, because not every item is displayed. Like,
right. So let's fast forward this. Okay, so this, I didn't film the booth because I was filming another video. But bottom line, what you need to know is this booth is located between France and Morocco. And this is the Encanto. It's named after the newest movie, Encanto booth. And this booth is everything is Colombian theme. This was a spicy chicken soup, and it had what was it?
It looks nothing like the picture,
right? And this was empanada,
chorizo empanada.
Chorizo empanada. Now the soup, I liked it. I mean, should you get it? Maybe if you want to try it.
Maybe if it's cold and you need something.
Right? Would I buy it again? Maybe not, because I'd rather spend my money on something else. But it wasn't horrible either. Kaleo was not too crazy about it. No,
but he also didn't feel like it was spicy.
Right.
Kyla and I.
Look at Kyla. People every time I post food reviews, people die laughing and truly enjoy Kyla's reaction. Okay, you guys have no idea the amount of comments or side messages that we get. She's Kyla. But anyways, this empanada is that's what kind of meat do they use?
Chorizo.
It's chorizo. Thank you. It is
so
delicious.
Chorizo usually has a little kick to it, so that had a little kick.
Delicious. I will say right now that this is my top favorite savory item right now. Right now, of everything that we tried, this is my top one. Delicious. And it's not coming only from me. A lot of people are, it's really good, raving about it.
Even we definitely went to it because a cast member said you need to go try it. So we were still trying to plan what we were gonna eat that day, and so as soon as the cast member told us that we needed to go to that booth, we went.
Yeah, and she was also Hispanic, so you could tell that she was like,
Juan Antonio wants an empanada.
Yeah, dude, if you could be here, trust me, I will take you to eat some empanada. But yeah, definitely a really good booth. Encanto, I highly recommend it for you guys. I got it before the festival is over. I'm definitely coming back for one empanada. Definitely coming back. Let me see. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that was it for that day.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
we left disappointed because we couldn't get the soup,
right.
the tomato soup and grilled cheese.
So a total of 8 new items we ended up trying that night, and as you can see, you got 4 different point of views.
Yeah, but I would say from all the festivals already, that our festival has the best food already. Because usually in other festivals, we're like, we don't like that. We don't like for the first day. Everything was really good except for that deconstructive apple pie
Right.
thing.
So Artemis is saying, I love her reaction. No question what she thinks and love it. Thank
Yes,
you. Thank
for
you.
sure.
Yeah. We tell her. I mean, we always encourage the kids to be honest, but always be respectful.
Respectful.
And I don't want them to eat or try something that they may not enjoy. But our goal is, if you guys have children, kind of like have an idea what to expect. The main reason of this channel is, and believe it or not, for those who happen to be fairly new around here, the creators, original creators of the channel were the kids. This was originally made by Kyle and Kalel, and you could see it in the intro.
Yeah.
Because that was originally them two. It wasn't the four of us. Then YouTube did some changes, and we had to adapt to those changes. But anyway, I don't want to bore you with that story. When Kyle and Kalel came to me to ask me about, can we do a YouTube channel, I asked them why, and they're like, that because I don't want to disrespect you, but I want to help parents out. That's what they told me. I'm like, what do you mean helping parents out? Because sometimes you guys make plans, grown up make plans. That's what they told me. The grown ups make plans thinking that we're gonna like something and we don't like it, and sometimes we don't know how to tell you that we don't like it.
Right.
So if you allow us, we want to be honest because we want to help as many kids and families out there. So when they told me that, and at that point, Kyle and Kalel were what, 9 and 11, back when we started the channel, because it was 2 years ago. Yeah, they were about 9 or 11 years old. Both of them. We saw like, wow, that's very matured.
Right.
That they actually wanted to just see it that way. Yeah, this video we posted it this morning, so if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's all about the merchandise, and we get to show you the art wall for Luca. So, anyways, that's the reason why Kyle and Kalel continue to be very outspoken. Now they have grown a little bit, and as you may relate, when they get older, it's kind of harder to get them to talk unless it's something that it bothers them or whatever,
right.
So there's a transition in the videos where they rather not say anything because they are kind of like timid now all of a sudden. But lately they have been opening up more and more and more, and we encourage them. We're reminding them that we're here to help other families, and we want them to be themselves. So there's a lot of times that they start acting kind of goofy, and I used to turn off the camera, but you know what? Lately we're like, you know what? Let's be ourselves. That's them. Those are our children. We love them, and children are children. So that's the reason why I continue to say, out of any other channels, with all due respect to everybody out there, because there's many people who happen to be very good friends of ours they have big channel, but our channel is super special because you got an entire family point of view, and especially from the children. So I'm glad that Kyla reacts the way that she reacts. I love your kiddos' faces. Thank you very much. You can definitely tell what they think of the food based on their looks of their faces.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be more reviews, guys. Like I said, these ones that we're going back to Festival of the Arts for newer reviews. You better believe that on February 4th, when we start Mardi Gras in Universal, we will be there. So you can expect full reviews for Mardi Gras, and you will get the Kyle and Kalel faces.
Their faces say it all without they even having to say anything.
So. Imagination travel.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Michila. We appreciate Coffee Fund. We haven't We haven't bought coffee because, like I told you, it's been a little bit chill here in Florida, and lately Karen and I are into cold coffee in Starbucks. We kind of
but we kind of went late.
Yeah, we move away from the hot coffees. We ended up
still like
we like it, but we're going now for the cold one. But thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello from greetings from New York. Well, glad to have you, Marcus. Thank you so much for joining us. Love the authenticity. Thank you so much. That's what authenticity. Came and speak. My apologies. It's been a long weekend. In case you didn't know, we also own a DJ business. So, like I said, we never stop. So we work full time. We own a DJ business, and we're almost full time content creator because we do 3 videos a week plus a live stream, which in this week is gonna be 4 videos a week and plus the live stream. So you might as well say that we're almost full-time content creators. So we work Friday, we work Saturday on a DJ event.
Sunday we worked
last night. Karen woke up this morning to go to work at Disney because she's a cast member. And I went to Universal to film a video that is coming out on Wednesday
with the kiddos.
With the kids. So it's only the 3 of us. So I apologize if I'm like blah blah blah. That's how I am right now. I'm functioning off of caffeine right now. So my apologies, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have to great kids. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My kids are same age, good, and they love watching your kids. That's amazing.
Awesome.
Helps them know what to expect for our first trip. That's amazing. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
Basically
so thank you.
The goal, and I'm gonna make sure that the kids know this, so that way they know how much they are impacting. Our children are still, it's kind of odd because during that transition, for example, that they're like look at TikTok and they look at other people's Instagram and they look up to them, they're like, oh my God, they have so many followers. But when you guys are so kind and share those feedback, and we relay the message to them, they're like, really?
Kind of pumps them up a little bit.
Are you serious? Are people really watch us? Do they really care about what we think and say? That they're like in this.
They don't believe it, yeah.
Especially when we meet some of you guys in the parks and all that, they're like, wow.
Well, especially the ones that come straight to them, kind of.
Yeah. So, and by the way, if you ever see us in the park,
please say hi.
Please say hi. We love meeting y'all. So we definitely relay the message.
Lauren's watching us, so hello, and she said your kids are seriously the best. Thank you.
Well, Lauren is supposed to come soon.
Your daughter is amazing too.
Yeah, Lauren.
The kids love it. They keep talking about her.
Lauren was hanging out with us. I thought that we were gonna scare her and her daughter.
Yeah.
But she got to do her first Halloween Horror Nights with us. So she just came again. She just came to say hi. And she's like, hey, do you mind if we stick with you guys and making this live? We're like, no, if you know what? If you want to follow us all night. And that's what she ended up doing.
She was tired by the end of the night, that's for sure.
I make sure that she got the best first-timer experience. Imagine this. I'm not filming a first-timer video, but Lauren got the VIP treatment of a first-timer for Halloween Horror Nights.
She said, yeah, we'll be there a week from Wednesday. So it's almost here.
Awesome. So let's see if we can meet up in one of the parks. We'd love to. I think you're coming, and I think you're coming with your entire family. I would love to meet up the entire family.
She said Jazz talks about you guys all the time too.
Yeah.
The kids still talk about her.
So I'm telling you guys, if you see us, say hi. We love to meet you. Thank you. Everybody who is actually in this live stream, if you could go in YouTube and do me a favor, hit that like button. That really help us out. Help us grow in this channel by just hitting like, sharing the content with all your family members and friends, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to grow it just to keep helping more families. So, and trust me, whatever, if we make anything from YouTube, because I'm gonna be honest with you, we've been monetized since June or July. We haven't even touched the money from YouTube because we still dealing with YouTube on how to deposit that into our account. And so that money has been there. So you can tell that we're not here for the money. We continue to everything that we buy and all that come from our pockets, and we want to do it legitimately because we want to help you guys out.
Lauren said, yes, I can attest that Karen and Carlos are the coolest in person. Say hi to them if you see them. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, what you
Yeah.
see is what you get, guys. This is not a show. We don't script anything. We are ourselves. But anyway, in this video that I released this morning, I just want to, there you go. I just want to basically showcase the merchandise. I know I figured I want to make it different. And there's people that are in our channel for the food. There's people that are in our channel for the rice. There's people that are in the channel because of plus size related subject. And there's people in our channel because they love merchandise. So rather than combine everything, I decided to do a second short video in regards to the merchandise of the festival. Now, the festivals, every time that Disney has a festival, it is amazing what they do with their merchandise. Again, they didn't disappoint us this time.
Miss Peggy says hi.
Hi, Peggy. Guys. How are you? Hope everything is going well with you and the family. So basically, this is the pass holder hoodie per se. And then they have the pass holder magic band. They have
just like
postcards.
Yeah.
And basically what we did is that we show you where you can find this item. The reason what I do in this, because a lot of the time people go to the creation store thinking that that's where you can get everything, not knowing that there's little stands like this one on the back of the park that you could find things. So I'm giving you the choices. Now, for filming purposes, the lighting over here is not the best, so that's what I ended up filming in a creation. This has become Kyla's favorite spirit jersey. Now, yes. Kyla is a person again that she will love a spirit jersey, and she will tell you, I like it, but like she doesn't become obsessed.
Right. Well, I think the fact that they're long sleeve and we live in Florida, it's not like a must. I really, really want it. It's like, it's pretty and I would love it, but I'm hardly ever going to wear it.
I know that we, as parents, we know our children very well. When we know our children, that's that. All I can tell you is I'm talking about the shirt. I'm not telling Kyla to show me anything. I'm just saying, oh, that's a spirit jersey that we look in the back. And look at her. Look at the way she looks at that spirit jersey. It's like, oh my God, I so wanted it. I mean, that's how I know that
she's looking at the details.
Yeah, she's looking at the detail. It is a beautiful.
And I think they really made a different texture because it's not as thick as the other spirit jerseys. It's a lot lighter.
No, it's not. And the message, because this is the slogan this year for the festival, make a masterpiece today,
which is Kyla.
Yeah. So all these jerseys screaming Kyla's name rather. So eventually we're gonna figure it out how to get it to her. Because again, she's not the type of kid that will come like, oh my God, I must have this spirit jersey. She's not. She's oh my God, that's a beautiful spirit jersey. And sometimes we ask her, hey, would you like that? It's okay. But that spirit jersey is different. So see, that was a spirit jersey for 2019, and we ended up buying it later on that year, and she loves the spirit jersey.
Yeah. Anything art.
Anything with art, Scala loves. So anyway, better lighting, so you're able to admire the Festival of the Arts shirt. I love this shirt. I ended up getting one. Karen ended up getting the hat, as you can see. Beautiful shirt. It comes from extra small all the way to 3X. Unfortunately, the 3X sizes, just like in Universal, they're very, very limited.
Right.
So if you happen to be a 3X, that if you see it, my recommendation, always grab it, because
don't say I'll come back and get it, because it won't be there.
Yeah. And it's kind of like a button down.
Yeah, it's an amazing shirt.
It's really cool. I haven't seen this style before.
I hope they bring more stuff like that.
Yeah. This is the limited edition Festival of the Arts. So if you're a pin collector, this is the pass holder magic band. More into details now because I have Kalel helping me over there. We're showing you again the pass holder long sleeve hoodie over here, which
the color scheme is amazing. I love it. Yeah,
I mean they.
I like this like I said in the video, I like this a lot more than any of the 50 celebration stuff that came out.
Yeah. Sheila said, I like it all.
Yeah.
We do too.
We do too.
The Spirit jersey is gorgeous. Yes, it is. So those are the postcard again.
The tumbler, the little plate.
The plate, those plates are cool because they retheme it every year.
Right.
So if you're collecting those plates, that's awesome. That's a Tervis cup.
It's a big one too.
It's a very big, yeah. It's a very big cup. Then that's like 20 some ounces, but anyways.
It has to be.
That's Kalo showing me the regular
yeah.
magic band. So the regular is white and the pass holder is purple, and I really like it a lot too. I really like it. I'm not a magic band person. I bought my first magic band the other day.
Still in the box, not
still in the box. Well, I haven't, other than this day, I haven't been on Disney.
But you haven't used your pass yet.
So just this day. But I want to get it because when I go by myself, it's kind of like a pain, and then this whole thing with Genie and Genie Plus, it kills my battery too. So I don't need to keep using my cell phone. So I'd rather use my magic band. The parks need to carry more fluffy friendly sizes. I agree 100% with you.
Yeah, they don't bring that many.
There are times that Disney very weird when they do 4X, and Universal has done 4X and 5X. At one point they have 5Xs, but in one or two different shirts. That was it. But I agree with you. They definitely have to cater more to everybody. Watch this video. Pay attention about not only the merchandise, but we give a brief explanation on how to.
I'm checking out.
Other than watching this distracting goofball dancing behind Karen. Karen is basically using the mobile checkout, which is fairly new in all the stores, and it's this fastest and easiest thing to do when you go
one less line that you have to worry about.
Right, exactly. So definitely pay attention to the explanation, because we go and briefly explain it to you. So when you come here, you know what to do and what to expect. And again, it's just a way of helping you. We didn't see it to that day, hopefully on Wednesday, but there's a new a beacon of magic reflection for the Festival of the Arts. So hopefully we see it on Wednesday. We'll show it to you. So that ends the recap for this week. Very interesting week. Wednesday we will talk about on Wednesday we will show you, spoiler alert, and Universal stuff. So there's new merchandise for Mardi Gras already out. So we'll show you where to find it, and we will go over all the updates happening in the park on Universal, either rides that are closed or things that they're putting together. I haven't had the chance to talk to you, but they're receiving a stage that is being already built.
Oh, for that show, for the artists that are coming. Which that lineup is amazing. That lineup this year is amazing.
But anyways, talking about Universal, let's transition into the Universal news really quick.
That's awesome.
That's very sweet of you.
Yeah, Michelle. I'm glad that we can turn your days around.
Thank you. Kaleo is just our goofball. This is Universal news. They continue to emphasize that they will have the parade, and they are having the parade, because you could tell they have lined it up. There's more trusses around as of what I saw today. Here's the concert, lineup. So starting in February 5th, you got Sugar Ray. Then you got Diana Ross the following Saturday. Another diva,
A diva, yeah.
Then you have, I don't even know how to say that.
Bare Naked Ladies.
Bare Naked, that's it. I can't even see from here. Dang.
I don't have my contacts, but I can see that. I can't see that.
Bare Naked Ladies.
Bare Naked Ladies.
And what is this?
Sticks.
and June party. So it's every Saturday. It seems like it's every Saturday in February at 8:30.
Oh no, Saturday, February, and then Saturday.
Yeah, Sunday is the sticks. Okay. Then you have the March lineup with LL Cool J on March 5th. That's a Saturday. On Sunday, March 6th, it will be Marshmallow. So per Kalel, we have to be there.
We have to go that day.
Saturday, Lee Bryce, and then per Karen, we had to see Kyla. And Kyla. We had to go and see Becky G. On Sunday, March 13th. Khalid is going on Friday, March 18th. Seal, Saturday, March 19th. Gavin DeGraw on Sunday. Wow, that's a big weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then you have the Revivalists on a Friday. Then Jimmy Allen on that Saturday. And the last one for March is Jason Derulo. Another one that Karen wants to watch. So it's a really interesting lineup.
Yeah, so Lauren said they have that big music festival at US next week. That's why we are coming down for Rock the Universe.
Is that what it is? Maybe that's what this stage is for. So there's a stage in front of Cafe La Bamba. I'll show you in a second. I think I took a picture. Yeah, there's a stage right in front of Cafe La Bamba. Oh, definitely, yeah. And right over here, Lauren. So once you see Cafe La Bamba, it's right or Males Driving, it is right across from that. So that makes sense of why they're building it. Because I was like, man, why would they move Mardi Gras back here? I don't think that's enough space for people to stand up, because I didn't know what they were doing, if they were planning to do something else with the stage on the main plaza. So I was like, why are they doing that? And I couldn't remember if the other concert was going to be before or after. So now that explains
now we know.
Lot.
Thanks.
Spoiler alert, or if you've been on our Instagram, right now, Universal is looking like Epcot, which is construction walls no matter where you look at. So it's just like, I don't know. It's very interesting. Just wait until you see our blog.
Lauren say, yeah, they're supposed to have 3 stages for that event. It's next Friday and Saturday.
That's what I thought. It's Rock the Universe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then.
Sorry, I'm going dry over here. All right. I'm hoping to make it for Sticks. Okay, good. We don't know. I don't even know who the artist is, but I'm sure if I'm around,
we'll go listen. We'll go listen.
We there's time that we're recording, and when they have artists and stuff like that, we just hang out. I don't get it on the camera on film because of copyright, but sometimes we just hang out. They actually went over this past week. They released a sample of some of the food items that they're going to be bringing for Mardi Gras. A lot of people, and I know that because I posted it in our group, a lot of people are talking about the crawfish. This is nothing new, folks. They used to have where they usually have one of the bars for Halloween Horror Nights, that location across from Transformer and Males. The 2018 and 2019, that was what was an all you can eat buffet for crawfish. And it's been always very successful, but people are acting like this is the first time that they're bringing it. No, it's not.
A bucket full. Like Lauren said, FYI to people, that's a private ticket event, so Universal Studios will close early Friday and Saturday.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, beignet. Universal does make good beignets. Yes. Not as good as Port Orleans, though.
Oh, no. But they're still good.
Obviously, not as good as the one in New Orleans.
No.
From Café du Monde.
No.
That is
Café du Monde.
There's nothing like Café du Monde.
So that with coffee, with a nice hot cup of coffee.
You know what? We may get a hot coffee that day
with those
and try them out. For the vlog.
One bag for me and then one for you guys to share.
I agree. So anyway, that's some other things. FYI, pay attention to menu items in the hotel. So if you're gonna stay on property, they do have their own exclusive items. So pay attention to that. Or maybe we should stay at the hotel. Okay, you sounded now like the kids. I walked out of university today, and all that I hear from the kids, Dad, I have an idea. Just like we did for Halloween Horror Nights, can we stay in one of the hotels on the opening weekend of Mardi Gras?
That's an amazing idea. I agree.
Like, you guys are like killing me. So anyway,
see, Miss Sheila likes beignets too. That's why. Yeah. See, we're connected.
Miss Sheila, we have so many things in common. Well, especially you and Karen have so many things in common.
Her and I, not you. You get out of the picture.
Yeah. So
it's not all about you, Carlos.
So those are Universal news. Now let's talk about this over here. Up to last year, Universal was having the lanyard. Remember?
Right.
There was like it was like a card, right? We used it all.
Did we?
We used it all. So this year they're not gonna have lanyards, but they're gonna have what is called discounted food and beverage cards. I'm anticipating, so spoiler alert, and I can tell you that right now. So be ready. I'm anticipating a price increase on food and merchandise starting on Mardi Gras. A lot of people are not talking about it. A lot of people, if they're not seeing it, they haven't even mentioned it. I am telling you right now, from my experience and somebody who attends to Universal so many times, prices have increased. Now, this is the first time the Universal announced, because they were quick to say, this year we're not having no tasting lanyard. So instead, we're going to have food card or whatever, some kind of gift card. And people are like, what? So then later on the week, they decided to release, I think it was the pricing. So for $65, guests can purchase a food and beverage card valued at $75. So in other words, they're giving you $10 discount. What is a $10 discount can get you? Maybe one food item.
One item.
That's it. Okay. For $120, guests can purchase a card value at $150. So what if you purchase the $120? What is that giving you?
3 more items.
3 more items at no cost. Is this what I will consider a discount compared to prior years? No. If you watch our video from last year on the opening day of Mardi Gras, we use a tasting lanyard. And I want to say that when we did the math, each of the item ended up being from like $7 or $8, sometimes $10 down to $4. That's how you save money. So if you do the math correctly, and you were to buy an average of let's say 5 items, and you save an average of $4, for example, that's $20. You know what I mean? At least $20 saved. That's not even compared to the 65 minus versus the 75, and you're not saving money. And the reason why Universal is doing this, and they're not gonna openly say it, this is just Carlos being Carlos. The prices of food have increased, and after I observe merchandise today, the prices in merchandise have increased. When I used to go to Universal, I could say to Karen all the time, hey, at least we could buy hats and stuff like that cheaper than in Disney. This baseball cap, for example, in Universal for a Mardi Gras or something like that, or Horror Night, will be somewhere between $20 to $22. Today, the Mardi Gras baseball cap is actually $29.99.
Yeah.
Okay. Universal, you could buy shirts like this for like $26.99 or something like that.
Yeah.
$27.99. Today, a shirt like this one for the black one that I showed you for Mardi Gras, I think it started at $30. I ended up buying a purple one. You could ask Karen. I show her the price tag. $40. $40 for a Mardi Gras shirt. I have never seen Universal pricing a t-shirt
at 40.
At 40. As a matter of fact, coming from the holidays, and we did buy holiday merchandise. As you probably saw Karen with her hat. Her hat cost $20, I think.
I think so, yeah.
We bought Karen a long sleeve shirt, and I think it cost $28. So you could tell that just from the holidays up to Mardi Gras now, there's merchandise price increase. Now, this is the part that we will have to agree to disagree. As much as I hate to be the consumer that has to pay the consequences of the price increase, I was expecting it. You know, we're having a major issue going on with supply and demand. We're having the inflation prices going, you know, for all of us. It's affecting all of us. This company, Disney, Universal, and all that, they're not exempt. They have to pay more money. They have to pay more shipping. They have to, I mean, it's not a secret. Their clothing come from China. So all of that have increased, have tripled the price. They have to pay more money. Therefore, guess who's going to pay it back? That's going to be us, the consumer, like it's been happening. I'm just telling you this before you reading any news. Just like I told you, the disaster on the popcorn bucket, I said it first. Remember, mark my words, soon you're going to start reading or people complaining about prices, increases of prices in Universal Studios. Universal has not announced this, but I'm telling you, I've been tracking it down. They have been increasing the prices. So be ready to start paying more. And I don't want to be negative, but I'm just here to be real. If they increase the price on merchandise, if they will be increasing price on food, what's next? Gotta be the ticket.
And parking.
They increased parking already.
They just increased it, yeah.
Remember, they went from $50 on Prime to $60 on Prime. So that increase already happened. And that's what it started giving me the thought that this is happening, okay? Universal, Disney, SeaWorld, they'll increase prices every year. But I can guarantee you that we're going to see an increase on prices in Universal higher than we have ever seen before. Why do I say that? It's because in the last 2 years, Universal has slightly increased price, maybe $5, maybe $10. I would dare to say that, and this is me just speculating, being like a gossiper out there, a chismoso.
Chismoso.
I'm speculating, but I would dare to say that we may start seeing an increase in tickets from $20 to $40 per person. I'm telling you right now, it might happen, unfortunately, because of everything is going up. And if you look at Universal and you compare Universal's versus Disney, Universal has barely increasing any other prices.
Right.
In the last 2 years since pandemic. Actually, Universal has been what I will say very conservative on price increase. And they've been smart about it because they realized that a lot of people were upset at Disney. So if I could continue, I mean, if you guys watch what went on with a whole Figment popcorn bucket, Universal was quick to send a tweet. Y'all going crazy about popcorn or something like that, being funny. I am telling you right now, they were smart they knew the people were upset about the pass holder situation and all that, and the reservation and all that. And Universal was jabbing Disney all the time. Hey, we don't require reservation. You're more than welcome to come to our park. And a lot of people stopped going to Disney and became annual pass holders in Universal. I can guarantee you that as conservative they have been in the last 2 years, they cannot take the heat anymore. I am telling you right now, do not be surprised. And if it happens, you will be able to say, dang, Carlos was right. He said it, and it was going to happen. And telling you right now, the merchandise price has increased. I don't have the shirt over here, but I showed Karen. It's a $40 for a t-shirt, a Mardi Gras t-shirt. I bought it once again because it's I found the 3X, the last one that they have left. And, we like kind of like theming towards what we're attending. So, as you can see, Karen has her hat and all that. If not all of us, maybe one or two of us will do it, So I want to give you heads up that this is coming. Do we have any comment in Facebook?
No. Kind of quiet.
Okay, so when you start seeing the media about prices, increase on prices for Universal, I don't want you to act surprised, because I'm telling you, it's coming, and it's coming quick. So anyway, this is what's up with the food and beverage card. Not the best deal. I mean, a saving is a saving, I guess, but not the best deal. So you guys know. Okay. Oh, before I move from Universal today, I picked up. Look at me. Look
what we got in the house now.
After showing it in so many videos, Universal wrote me up an email and say, because originally they said that they will send you an electronic photo that will not give you this.
Right.
So I was kind of in shock when they said that they were, that this was ready to be picked up. So they gave me two choices. I could either pick it up or they could mail it, but I had to pay $4.95. So today I went, I said, of course I'll pick it up. So they sent it to the pickup counter at the Universal store in Cedarwood.
Nice.
So that's where I picked mine up.
I'm glad we got it though, because before it was just like a digital copy.
So it will be here in the
wall,
somewhere in the office. But see, here's my twin.
Oh no, great! I have two of them now.
Yeah, Karen's dream has come true.
Or nightmare.
Two of me. So in case you didn't know, I was in the tribute store during
they haven't announced anything for Mardi Gras, have they?
There's nothing for Mardi Gras. There's nothing for Mardi Gras. If we hear something, definitely we'll do something at least for
one of the kids.
Of the kids, because we each agreed on taking a turn. So anyway, that's it for Universal.
Bright light bulb is home.
Yeah, one of the brightest bulb is in the house. Whoop, whoop. But anyways, moving now to Disney really quick. They announced the Garden Rocks concert series lineup last week as well. So they're gonna be having their concerts back. So that's the lineup.
Melina Leon.
Yeah. So
Cole and the Gang.
Pretty decent too. I'm gonna leave it there so you guys can read it. So that's it. I
don't know a lot of.
It's a decent lineup. And even though some of these artists we may not know, hey, at least we're getting closer to the normal situation. And I like it. So keep in mind that this is coming back. What else? If you are into D23, they did D23, just so you guys know, is an expo. We previously in this channel we talk about Destination 23, which happened on the Contemporary, I think it was in November or early December, which happens every other year. D23 is every other year. Okay, so
they're alternating between here
right.
and
Destination
Florida.
23 happens when
California.
D23 doesn't happen, and D23 happens in California. This is for you guys. Basically, Destination 23, all that it is, or D23. I'm sorry, what it is. I always getting confused. D23, what it is like the ultimate Disney fans. So you gotta sign up. It's like a club per se, and of people who are huge Disney fans, and they give you like a welcome box with limited edition items and stuff like that. So their expo prices have been announced. D23 will be happening on September 9th through the 11th on Anaheim Convention Center, which is the convention center pretty much right next to Disneyland. We may or may not go. We don't know yet. We've been talking about it. It may be all four of us, and maybe one or two of us. We feel that we should try to be there because just so you guys know, this is where Disney makes all of their announcements. So, like in the last D23, that's when they went crazy with Disney Plus. Right. Disney Plus, that's when they announced when Disney Plus was going to be launched. They announced all the shows that were coming to Disney Plus. They announced the future projects with Marvel. They also announced the projects that were happening in Epcot. So everything that is currently being built in Expo was announced in the Epcot. Last D23. So that's when, you know, a lot of the important information gets released as part of the news. So not only because we are a Disney fan, we feel that we should be also there.
Get the scoop.
Get the scoop out for you guys. So those are the prices. So if you're not if you're a gold member, it's $89, and if you will become general, meaning you're a general member, you have to be a member of D23 regardless. So general is for free, I think. In gold, you pay, I think it's $100 or something like that for the year, and they give you some, extra perks, and they give you discounts and stuff like that. So as you
don't they get extra information?
Yeah, they get extra stuff. So as you can see, it's a $10 basically a difference on pricing. If you buy the 3-day tickets, that's when you start seeing a slight discount. Yeah. So those are the prices. Now, if you want to be in preferred seating, meaning that you're right in front, here's the main stage. So they seat you around here, then you pay $199. That's more like for people who are more important than me.
You're important.
I could sit over here if I fight for a good
You can just sit on the top.
Yeah, or something like that. But anyway, that's the D23 pricing. Let me see something. Hold on. This was part of my D23. So they also announced the Walt Disney plane. The Walt Disney plane to be on display at the 2022 D23 Expo.
That's a cool plane to see.
That's a cool plane to see. I think at one point they had it here.
They had it here in Hollywood Studios, yeah. In the back lot, in the back lot tour.
Backstage, the mouse. That's how it's called. The mouse has been sitting backstage at Walt Disney World during the refurbishment, where it was completely gutted and rebuilt. So they rebuilt this plane. So it will be at the expo. So
that's cool.
If we are able to go, we will be able to see this plane. I may go the next time. It's in Florida. Yeah, so that will be on 2023. That's one destination. That will be interesting. Destination 23 will be
here
in 2023. In 2023. So that's the two big announcements that they made. They made this announcement, and they made this announcement this past week on D23. Also last week, they announced that all guests ages 5 and over must be fully vaccinated to sail on with Disney Cruise Line. Luckily, we all are vaccinated, including Kalel. So Hopefully, we'll be able to go sometime this year.
Please.
They also announced the reopening for different restaurants. So Jico in Animal Kingdom Lodge is opening. Flying Fish, and that's on Boardwalk, right?
At the Boardwalk, yes.
It's opening. Who else is open? That's Flying Fish too.
I think the top one's Jico and the bottom one's Flying Fish.
So there's a few that was being announced. There you go.
The Turf Club.
Yeah, at Saratoga Spring. We've never been there.
No.
I've never been on Jico. You been on Jico.
Yeah.
But
I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of Jico just because it has a whole bunch of the African flavors, and I'm pretty simple when it comes to my flavors. I don't get too risky. I think probably Carlos and definitely Kalel, who's the risky one of all of us, would probably like it.
Yeah. Well, Flying Fish is opening as of the 27th.
It's a signature restaurant.
Yeah.
It's this signature restaurant at the Boardwalk.
Starting on February 3rd, the Turf Club Bar will be opening. Oh, real pork chop. Ooh. Maybe that's something we could check out.
New York cheesecake.
New York cheek.
Ooh. Calling my name. They're calling my name or his name.
February 17th, that's when Jico is opening. Also, they announced that Cape May and El Compass will return. I think it's buffet style. So also one of them is opening for breakfast and lunch. So that's good. So Cape May, on February 15th, embrace
the buffet breakfast.
A buffet breakfast. And also the 31st, the El Compass is back for some returning breakfast options.
Blueberry bacon pancakes. Kyla would love that.
So there you go. There's more
restaurants.
We're getting back to normal. This is good. This is a good sign. What it also means is that Disney's slowly getting there on their staffing issues, which is good.
Yeah.
That's good sign. Slowly.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. We cover that. Look at that beautiful line for buckets.
But in case you didn't believe me, what we meant by thousands lining up for the Figment bucket, this is what I meant. At one point, the line was as long as 6.5 hours. It actually wrapped around the entire, not in the showcase, but in the front part section of Epcot, almost to the beginning of the park.
Lauren asked the question. Actually, she said, "I'm excited to try the new Steakhouse 71. Have you guys tried it yet?"
Yes, we have a video on that. Feel free to watch it. Not our favorite restaurant.
Not for steaks,
right?
For sure.
The name says Steakhouse, so you're probably expecting a steakhouse, an amazing steak. According for what we tried, no, it's not an amazing steak. It was good, but whatever I tried, what is that I tried?
The New York, I think it was.
No, I didn't try the steak. You tried the steak. I tried something else. Yeah.
You tried the pork chop.
Exactly. Yeah, my pork chop was better than Karen's steak.
And I had a sirloin, I think. The little one. Yeah.
Right. So not the best steakhouse.
We heard their lunch is better than their dinner, but we haven't tried it.
I heard that because they have, and we have to go back because they keep saying that they have the best burger on property.
Right.
So
we should go debunk that.
I also heard that for breakfast and lunch is good, but a lot of people are sharing our view that dinner is not as good. Not the best of steak.
Well, I said, Carlos and I do both love Jackman, so we obviously have pretty high steak standards. So yes. No. So I would stick with the Jackman. If you're really looking for that really good steak on property, go there. Or what's it? Boma has it? No,
Sana.
Sana has a really good steak.
When I went to Sana and I ate the steak, and the steak was amazing.
Citricos has an amazing.
Citricos. So you want to try something different other than
delicious
the Jackman?
Citricos.
Go to Citricos.
Their food was amazing.
Citricos was amazing.
Yeah.
And trust me, there was not a restaurant in the Grand Floridian that will make me move.
Citricos.
I will be like, I don't know about that. After I tried cafe and I tried, we tried cafe, we tried Park Fair,
but we haven't tried.
Like,
we haven't tried
Narcoossee's.
I'm going Narcoossee's yet. But that one's more seafood themed, but I'm sure they have a steak in there.
But Citricos, I would love to go back to Citricos.
She said good to know though.
So
yeah, I wouldn't. If you're looking for a good steak, I wouldn't go to Steakhouse 71.
Yeah, don't go to Steakhouse 71 unless you want to try that burger. Then everybody.
Unless you want to say I ate at Steakhouse 71. Yeah. You know, like.
And you want to weigh in an opinion that maybe that may not have the best steak. But if you're looking for a steak, definitely the Jatman. Citricos, it was amazing. And when we ate at Sanaa, I ordered a steak, and the steak was really good.
Usually the meats at Wilderness Lodge, at Animal Kingdom Lodge are really good.
Yeah, but the steak reminded me of Jatman when I remember making that comment.
Yeah.
So. But I tried Karen's steak steakhouse at the Steakhouse 71. I was like, no. As a matter of fact, if you watch our video, Lauren, you will hear me saying that at the end.
Yeah, the portrait was a lot better.
That was like, for me, it was like a false advertisement.
She said, no, I appreciate the info. We'll be staying at the Polynesian in September, so I was looking at restaurants on their monorail. Well, then definitely, I think you should go to the Grand. Yeah, go to Citricos.
So anyway, that's basically how the Figment popcorn bucket looks like, and the popcorn that they already ran out since Saturday. Run out of. As I mentioned before, it is a pre-packaged popcorn. So that I don't know the hype. Now, if you tell me, this is the other thing that Karen was making a comment, and she's completely right. Why are people making this line for a popcorn bucket, but every time that we go into Journey into Imagination or walk by Journey into Imagination, it's like empty? You will think that you will see these people going into Journey into Imagination so many times. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I really don't. I mean, it's a cute bucket. I just don't get the hype because, and again, like I say, I know there's a lot of people out there that like Figment, but for like every one person that like Figment, there's like 4 or 5 that do not like Figment. It's not like Mickey, where just about everybody likes Mickey. Yeah. So I haven't seen the hype for like a Mickey bucket as bad as I've seen it for Figment. Like I don't get it.
To each their own, I guess.
Oh yeah, the bucket's cute.
I'm going to have an even harder time deciding what to eat now.
It's hard to decide.
It's hard, man, but that's why you have us.
We'll tell you why we like what we want.
We tell you exactly. Now,
you and I have like similar tastes, so
exactly. But even as a family, the kids enjoy Citricos.
Yeah, they didn't like Steakhouse 71.
Steakhouse 71, the kids didn't.
It wasn't for them.
Kids actually they like my pork chop, and they'll tell you that's the part. Kalala is the one that says, why would we come to a steakhouse to enjoy the pork chop more than a steak? That doesn't make sense. Kalel said that, in which it makes a lot of sense when he said that. But it's they enjoy Citricos. Yes, as a matter of fact, Citricos is one of their favorite restaurants.
It was amazing.
I
want to go back just because it was delicious.
They also like the Jatman.
Oh yeah, they like that.
They did like it, and the kids took after me definitely because they like
red meat.
They like steaks. They like ribs. They like burgers. So definitely that's me right there. On other news, Ola started their meet and greet physically distant at Hollywood Studios. I will not be able to show you this unless that I go by myself, since the Karen is blacked out to go to Hollywood Studios most of the time. Yeah. So
Lauren agrees. She's like, yeah, I love Figment, but it's like I said the other day, I'm so confused because the line for the ride is always a walk-on.
Yes, it is always a damn walk-on.
You would think with that many people, that ride would always be busy, but
they will get slammed. You're right. But anyway, all I started as of last Wednesday or Thursday, something like that, to just do meets and greets. Again, we're getting back to normal. I like that.
We're getting there. We're getting
So if I'm able to escape to Hollywood Studios one of these days, I will get you there. If that's what I don't. Well, I can go.
Yeah, I know. I can.
You can. I can go.
Don't gotta rub it in. Pass holder.
I know, right?
I want to get it.
What?
The little figment.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. That's what I was gonna show. Other than this over here, the Kevin is returning to be walking around on the park. We already talked about Deco Delights.
We gotta try that last one.
So
it has to be good.
This hopefully. Last one over here we haven't tried, but
Wednesday,
we show you
Wednesday.
These two. So maybe on Wednesday we're gonna start with that.
Wednesday.
This band Return to Animal Kingdom. Those are the one. Actually, they're the one that perform in that little stage. You remember where they dress it up as Encanto?
Yes.
So as of this past weekend, they return.
Awesome.
They cancel a couple of the kite tails because of the wind. That's just to be expected.
Yeah. Oh, and the wind's been bad here.
El Artista Ambiento, that's basically the Mexican booth. We didn't make it there, but there's one thing that I want to try.
That kind of looks good, though.
I want to say it's the one in the middle. Because this is the Taco de Chocolate. This is from last year. And I think we tried
we tried that one.
So I think
this wasn't bad. I don't think it was bad.
It wasn't
bad.
We liked it. It wasn't bad, but this one in the middle is brand new.
That looks new, but I didn't. Did we see it on the menu?
We didn't go to Mexico.
No, but I don't remember seeing it as a new.
Yeah. We mentioned that on the when we walk around identifying the booth and what they're bringing new. We did mention that it was brand new. Whoever gets to do the scavenger hunt, this is the prices, and of course, Kyla's already bugging me because she wants.
Yes, Kyla alone.
You see, Lauren, I don't see people fighting to get this figment.
It'd be interesting if that's the first one that goes.
I can guarantee you that on Wednesday we will find them. If I go on Wednesday and say, "Hey,
we're gonna get it, we're gonna color it, and then we're gonna post it,"
I can tell you right now that. And I bet you money right now that all of these 4 characters are available, including Figment. Now, I'm not saying that they will not run out of them because of the distribution.
We should do it. Yeah, we should do it. We should try to do this.
But
as soon as possible.
I can guarantee you that on Wednesday when we go, if we stop by and say, "Hey, if we buy 2 scavenger hunts, can we choose the prices now?" And they'll probably say yes. I can guarantee you we will be able to find this. Figment. And you don't see a line of people killing themselves, not that killing themselves because they're wearing, but a long line, of 6 hours just to get that Figment for them to color. Maybe because it requires them to do some stuff of coloring.
Of course, it's not just standing in a line.
So some of the celebration of festival of the Lion King showtimes were reduced due to a COVID outbreak. I'm assuming among the performers. So that's some of the news that came out between yesterday and today. A lot of times what I do, guys, I do my research and I keep my pages open here so that way I don't forget to talk about it. So that's what I kind of have to do an upload. And here it is. Figment popcorn buckets temporarily sold out. And it says temporarily, it doesn't mean completely out.
No, I'm sure they just missed like the shipment, like.
Yeah, it says currently unavailable.
I wouldn't be surprised if by tomorrow they have more, but it really depends on when the shipment comes.
Depending on exactly when they get the shipment signed. That's basically all the news, guys, that it came up to now. Sheila said so much better than the cups that they had.
I agree, actually, because we've done those and then we just have them. Like, we had the plates from last year's. I think we had the cups, and they're pretty, but like we could use them for display. Like at some point, I mean, we might have like.
Well, Kyla likes painting.
I know, so I think that's extremely fitting for the festival. Make stuff that's artistic, like painting stuff.
And somebody for like Kyla who loves art. The fact that she could make it her own and get fully involved, I think makes her more excited.
She was stressed out over it for sure.
Yeah, so that's one thing that I show her, and she's like, Dad, if we can we get it? So I'm like, yeah, sure, Kyla, no problem. No, it's not that.
I'm just kidding.
So, but I like her when she does art.
Yes.
And I know the FSA or the state tests here in Florida are coming up. And when they start telling the kids that those state tests is coming, usually our children in our schools get super stressed out. And Kyla's way of relieving stress is by doing art. So sometimes she doesn't tell us, hey, I'm nervous or I'm stressed out. She just all of a sudden decides to start drawing, tracing, painting,
watercoloring.
Sometimes she's like, hey, Mom, Dad.
She already asked me for clay so she can build things, like make stuff.
So sometimes she's like, can I go out on the patio? I just want to paint. And she just put her music and start coloring and painting. That's how we know that she's getting to a stressful moment. So if I could help by giving her something that is as good as art for her mentally, so she could release some stress, then I'm gonna do it. That's okay. Art is art, and
it's amazing.
That's beautiful. Art is beautiful. So anyway, did I miss anything else?
No, I think you covered everything.
All right. So, well, guys, thank you so much for those who join us in Facebook and the ones who join us
in
YouTube. Thank you so much for your love and support and for your conversation. My son is the same way. He likes to sculpt with clay and build things. Yeah,
Kyla's the same way. She always asks me for clay, and she's been looking through Pinterest a lot and a whole bunch of things to do clay stuff. So she's getting back into it. So like Carlos said, we know she's starting to stress a little bit.
Yeah.
But she's very, during the summer and during breaks, she just likes to like shut the world kind of whenever she does that. Like when it's a break, and she likes to do things like manually and stuff.
She does. And as a matter of fact, and I mentioned that in the video. I didn't mention it over here, but part of the things that they're doing for the Festival of the Arts, they're bringing artists from Disney Broadway. Disney Broadway, and Kyla saw two of the actors from the Aladdin Broadway on Friday. And she just stood over there, started watching. She's like, Dad, can we just come over here one night just for this? And of course, I'm going to tell her yes, because again, it's art. It's something that I know she enjoys. That will keep her relaxed. She's the type of girl who will watch a Broadway show with you, because I mean, Kalel and I can care less about that, to be honest with you.
We love it.
While you have the creative minds of the family, Kalel and I, like, whatever.
They're more the sportsy and video games.
Let's go play video. But in this case, because it's Disney Broadway, I told her, yeah, definitely, we're gonna just pick a day. I'm not gonna film it again, copyright, and I want to respect that because I want to make sure that she's okay in her element. And sometimes I have to stay off camera. I don't want to force them, so that way that we have a life, and so do they. So I want them to be relaxed and be able to enjoy that show. So anyway, guys.
Good night, Lauren. Thanks for chatting with us today.
It was a pleasure having you guys in the chat. Thank you so much for everything. We love you guys. Thank you for all the love and support. Again, like, share this video, and we'll see you next Monday. We'll be back next Monday, and we're gonna have again videos on Wednesday and Friday.
We'll have both this week because we'll go to Disney Annual.
Exactly. We're slowing down in our business a little bit, so you may or may not see more of us. Who knows? You may see another extra video here and there. You may see another live stream.
Maybe
not from here, maybe from a park. So stay tuned. All right, guys. Until then, take care. We love you.
Have a beautiful night, guys.
Have a good night and rest of your week. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.